So what we have here is another attempt at the experiment. With the main thing that's changed this time is the hardware. So before we had relays turning the pumps on and off, and we had some MOSFETs to help drive the speed, but now that's been simplified down into this H-bridge here. So that will control the speed, and if the motors are on and off, and can also change directions, but we won't be using that feature. So with this, it will reduce the noise in the system quite a bit. We've got a power supply up here to power on the motors, try to keep them at a steady voltage. And our reference voltage with the Arduino should have minimal interference, if any. So what we've got here is the 3 reservoirs. We've got this pH 9 or above, it's looking pretty dark purple. If we go over to the serial monitor, get some focus going, we're at about 11, so we're a bit higher than the readings from the paper. We're going to run with a set value of 7, so that's ready to go. So we'll upload the code, 15 volts going to the motors. So here we go now. We've got the yellow pump, the pH down, being pumped into the reservoir. And the pump just stalling there for a second. And we're getting close to reaching. So to overcompensate a bit there, bit of pH down. So at the moment the pump seems to be tuned a bit too fast. We've got a bit of oscillations. There we go, it seems to have settled now. And if we look at the values over here, we're settled on about 7, so we've got our set point. We did overshoot a little bit there, but it came back. So with that we get a lot of less noise in the signal, and we've got a lot smoother graphs with that process. But what we have other problems we've come up with is, one, the volume of this reservoir will fill up. So with the constant pump speed, or if it's pumping constant, this volume of water is changing, which is affecting the concentration that's being pumped in. So that's going to change our response curve a bit. Also, what we have done is these pumps appeared to be getting slower as time went on, so just a bit more friction in the system. We put a bit of lubricant in there, sprayed that in, and that had considerably speeded up the pumps. So they were able to move with the same power source a lot faster, a lot more efficiently. So a big, I guess, learning point from that is, if your setup is not accurate, if all your gear doesn't perform the way it should, then you aren't going to have accurate results with your tuning methods. Because without having a good system, that's going to add in a lot of variance to your outputs, so you can't accurately judge which one is the best. But overall, it's been a pretty good learning experience, and we successfully were able to get some graphs out of it.